Round 1, Eastern Conference, the NBA playoffs. The Boston Celtics face a familiar opponent, but a new challenge. The start of what the entire season has led up to. Now, behind the roar of thousands, they march confidently into battle against the Atlanta Hawks. Round 1, Game 1, the NBA playoffs, coming up next.
Welcome, everyone. The regular season is in the books. The battle for the East begins. Round 1, Game 1. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. We've got Rivers. Mutombo is out there with Dominique Wilkins. And it's Caldwell in at the 2. And for the Celtics, Tatum out there with Russell. Then there's Bird. Then it's Allen, and it's Kuzi in at the point.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Boston. Kicks it to Russell. Nice ball movement by Boston. Allen, that's good.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
It's Rivers on the wing. Out to the wing. 13 feet away. And the basket by Caldwell.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
Oh, yeah, that's one of his go-to spots. I mean, you have to pressure him in that mid-range area.
Tatum passes to Russell, and it's sent back by Mutombo.
And the ferocity on display defensively here from Mutombo. Just an incredible shot blocker.
Here's Kuzi. Goes back up, and the layup is good.
I tell you, Kuzi is pretty crafty down there on the block. Has that sense of how to score in traffic.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Wilkins. Oh, and the dunk by Wilkins.
How about the high-flying acrobatics by Wilkins on that? Yeah, they call him the human highlight film.
Tatum with it. Picked up by Rivers. Russell trying to free himself up. Tatum's shot is off. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for the Hawks. And Wilkins gets it to go on the assist by Rivers. Wilkins has got 5 points so far.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Kuzi. He's guarded by Rivers. Kuzi can't hit.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against him. That's just great work inside.
Mutombo against Tatum. Rivers in the corner. Fires from deep. Up again. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
For Boston, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Here's Kuzi. He takes it in. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Rivers passes to Caldwell. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Oh, impressive ball handling from Tatum. I mean, it attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Boston shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
One shot. Yeah, and in every generation or so, a player comes along who can be considered a true superstar. Folks, that's Larry Bird.
Now here's Rivers. Passes to Caldwell. Over Allen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Ray Allen picks one up. The Hawks shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And he makes the first. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that one.
Wilkins passes to Mutombo. Here's Pettit. Launches it. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
All right, it's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Outside Russell. Allen finds Russell. Here's Kuzi. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Atlanta leading by 3. Wilkins with the ball. And again, it's Atlanta.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now here's Wilkins. He has 7. And it's sent back by Allen. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Celtics trail by 5. Kuzi passes to Bird. Inside. Kuzi with the bucket. Kuzi's got 6 points.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Rivers dishes to Mutombo. Caldwell passes to Mutombo. Pass to Caldwell. Mutombo is screen on Allen. Shot clock at 5. And the basket by Caldwell.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I spoke briefly with Nate McMillan. He said it's all about confidence for our guys, the belief in ourselves that we belong here. So he spoke about the importance of gaining the early momentum in this series. And the best way to get that momentum is to come out and steal game 1 on the road.
Thanks so much, David.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. trying to find some answers offensively.
Some bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
Here's Kuzi. 6 points for him. Pass to Tatum. Takes the three. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Nice job setting up for that shot. Everything working together for Tatum.
Here's the pass to Caldwell. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Tatum kicks to Allen. Passes it to Russell. Now Tatum over Pettit. Tatum no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Caldwell passes to Mutombo. The jump hook. It's not going to go for him. And it's Boston the other way. Here's Kuzi. Pass to Bird. Nice ball movement by Boston. Now Russell. Pass to Kuzi. The Celtics need to get a shot off.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Young's checked in for Rivers. Young against Rondo. Russell out to Bird. Takes a three. Rebounded by the Hawks. Mutombo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Caldwell. 7 points in the game. Connects from 3-point range. And it's a 10-point Hawks lead.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Rondo passes to Russell. On the wing, Bird. There's the three. Dikembe Mutombo grabs the rebound. Mutombo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Young taking his time here. Six on the shot clock. No good off the back of the rim. Boston shooting just 35% to start the game. Bird outside. Over Wilkins. Here's Russell. Misses and the dry spell continues. The Hawks leading by 10. Here's Caldwell. He kicks to Mutombo. Outside Wilkins. Here's the three. Another three for Atlanta.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Kevin Garnett is checked in for the Celtics.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
Jones for three. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
And guys, there are two types of stars. I mean, the guy who makes himself look better, and then there's the guy who makes his teammates look better. Russell is clearly the latter.
So it's Atlanta now, following the three-pointer by Boston. Here's Wilkins. Nice D from Russell.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Rondo against Young, and Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. On defense, Atlanta, 10-point lead. Pierce attacking the lead now in single digits.
Gonna tally up another helper for Rondo. I mean, he just keeps climbing that all-time assistless, incredible career that keeps going.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
And also knocking down the mid-range because they're making good decisions with the basketball.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. 7-point differential. Collins setting the bid for Young. He dishes it to Collins. Yep, it counts.
And that's a tough shot. For an athletic big man like Collins, finishing through contact is something you've got to be able to do.
Now here's Pierce. Outside, Jones. And a miss there on the triple. Atlanta leading by 9. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Over Russell. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Nice interior defense. Can't give him any space inside or he'll burn.
Rondo against Young. Jones for 3. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Jones has got 6.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Pierce against Wilkins. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Hawks lead by 8.
Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only getting strong.
Jones kicks to Garnett. And there's the pass to Russell. Jones, no one around him. A three-pointer off the mark.
When the D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
Young against Garnett. Young drives in, and it's good for 2. And it's a 10-point Hawks lead.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Rondo dishes to Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
And the relentless nature that is Bill Russell. Always working for the best scoring opportunity. Won't find one better than that. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Right wing. Pass to Pierce. It's deflected. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Pierce always been great at just getting into the heart of the defense. Feels real comfortable when he's in attack mode around the rim.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Young for 3. Pierce with the rebound. Celtics trail by 8. Pass to Jones. And so it's Atlanta in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
They've been quicker to the ball, showing great anticipation and terrific hustle.
Atlanta leading by 8. And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Boston. Tatum out there with Bird. And it's Garnett, then it's Allen, and it's Kuzi in at the 1.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Now, here's Tatum. Nobody near Allen. And it's off from three-point range. From the arc. And it's Gallinari missing. The Celtics shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Bird, the pass to Allen. Back to Bird. Gallinari with the rebound.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Now, here is Gallinari. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And the call will be against Kevin Garnett. That is his first foul of the game. Atlanta making some changes. Mutombo comes in for Clint Capella. And it's Rivers in for Young. Rivers scanning the floor. Stolen by Bird. Down low, Garnett driving to the basket. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And how fierce is Garnett down low? I mean, when he's close to the basket, he is aiming to make a statement.
Pass to Caldwell. To the paint, here's Pettit. And the layup's good off the glass. Pettit's got his second bucket tonight.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Bird. Garnett trying to break loose. Off the left rim and out.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Here's Caldwell. He has 7. Rivers with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Kuzi. Covered by Mutombo.
And Kuzi, just an all-around talent, superb passer who also rebounds well at his position. And guess what, folks? He can also score with the best of them.
Celtics have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Shoot 2. The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
To the right side. Here's Pettit. 5 points in the game. And here's Rivers.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Rivers. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know, for all of his production, Rivers really is the emotional leader out there. Very intense and extremely confident.
The Hawks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he knocks down the first one. Rivers hits both of them. Here's Kuzi. He's got 8. Bird a screen on Rivers. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Inside, here's Mutombo, and it's Dikembe with the jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Garnett with the screen for Tatum. Drills the three-pointer.
Entering the draft, some concerns about Tatum's jump shot. You may have heard some people have, but the range and consistency, it's been tremendous this season.
Now here's Rivers. The pass to Caldwell. Mutombo is screen on Allen. Back to Rivers. Lets the three fly. It's good from long range. Rivers has got 5 points now in the quarter.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about the great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Here's Kuzi. It doesn't go for him. Now here's Rivers. Defense is right there. Right through the D for the layup. Rivers has got 7 points in the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Passes it to Tatum.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, they look like they just want it more right now. You gotta love the hustle.
Here's Caldwell. 14 points, their largest lead in the game.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Bird a screen on Rivers. Gallinari against Bird, and the basket is good. Bird's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, Bird never ceases to amaze. His ability to score with a hand in his face, sometimes against multiple defenders, really a testament to his focus and his talent. When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
The Celtics making a switch here. Brown's checked in.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Now here's Allen. Pass to Garnett. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum down low. Rebound, Atlanta. Mutombo's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
And points in the paint are a sure thing when Pettit's on the floor. He's just got too much game down low. He may not have the bulk of some of the other guys, but doesn't matter.
Now here's Brown. Fires the three. Mutombo grabs the board. Mutombo's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Rivers. Got a hand on it. Here's Kuzi. 8 points for him. Pass to Garnett. Now the pass to Kuzi. Clock is at 3. Stolen by Rivers. Launches a 3. Hawks with a new shot clock. Count that bucket. Mutombo's got 6.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Kuzi passes to Garnett. Knocked loose. Rivers against Garnett.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Kuzi. Gallinari covering. Kuzi can't hit. Atlanta leading by 18. Passes it to Pettit. Fires the 3. Atlanta gets it back. Mutombo. Garnett with the block. Allen right side. That one good for 2.
And Allen, one of the most decorated scorers of all time. Love watching him work on offense and being rewarded for his efforts.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Young outside. And Rondo sends it back.
Well, you forget sometimes how much of an impact Rondo can have defensively. They're showing off some superb vertical as he goes up for the block.
Now here's Rondo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Clock at 6. Rebound, Atlanta.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Young for three. That one, no good. Now Boston takes it the other way.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute tonight.
Here's Brown. That shot off. Collins with some nice D. Atlanta leading by 16. Pass to Mutombo. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists now tonight.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Russell kicks to Rondo. Kicks it out to Jones. Cracks down the 3 ball. Jones has got 9.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Young passes to Collins. And the basket by Mutombo. And the Hawks lead by 17.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
Rondo dishes to Pierce. Back to Rondo. From down in the low post, it goes.
Well, a guy that simply brings toughness to the hardwood. Rondo, he isn't bothered by a little contact.
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Into the lane. Boston's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And it's Rondo penetrating, and Bill Russell slams it in.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Rondo against Young. Collins wide open. He fires. Drains it from beyond the arc. He has 5.
An improving three-point shooter. Collins understands the role of today's big man.
Rondo passes to Jones. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
There's a minute left in the first half of the game. And yes, it's good.
Solid there, just recognizing when to drive. When Young has some wiggle room, he seizes it.
Rondo kicks to Russell. It's Pierce on the wing. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
Young with no one around. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Rondo looking over the floor. The D by Bogdanovich. Atlanta leading by 12. Young with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Young against Rondo. Young with the ball. And the layup is good. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively, hard to close off the lane.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Trey, you've made it look easy so far. How have you been able to pick them apart?
I'm just taking what the defense is giving me. Open driving lanes. They're leaving some of our bigs open, pick and rolls, things like that. We just got to continue to do it and try to get to the point.
Make them pick their poison, right? Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Halfway through this round 1 matchup of the NBA playoffs, Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, and Shaq. Looking at Atlanta, they've put themselves in decent shape to grab that all-important Game 1 victory. So far, they've clearly been the better team controlling the flow. By no means is it a runaway, but they've put themselves in a great position. Let's hear from you, Shaq, on the Hawks' first half.
They shot a great percentage from the field, and not by accident. Their movement was good, they're making good decisions, and the coach loves to see that kind of efficiency out of his guys.
Kenny, how'd you think the Celtics were playing?
Well, after the field goal percentage they allowed in the first half, it's time for them to get tough. That's right, tough. If they're going to stay in this game, they'll need to turn this into a street fight. Get physical. Let some elbows go. Yes, let them go. And guys know they're going to be no more easy baskets in here. Let them know that.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
NBA playoff round one. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. We're seeing a tremendous game so far from Dominique Wilkins.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. Getting many of his buckets in the paint.
So it's Atlanta now. They led by as many as 18 points. On the court right now for the Hawks, we've got Dominique Wilkins. Rivers out there with Mutombo. And it's Pettit in at the 4 spot. Takes it inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. He doesn't get the second one. Celtics trail by 12. Tatum kicks to Allen. Pass to Russell. Here's Tatum. And that one is good. Tatum's got his 3rd basket of the night.
What I like about Tatum, he moves his feet well, understands angles. He plays more physical than appetite.
Rivers bounce pass from 12 feet out. And it's Pettit missing. Celtics shooting 43% from the field. Kuzi passes to Russell. The Celtics working the ball around now. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. The Hawks leading by 10. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Got it to go. That one good from Pettit.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And these are his 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight. The first free throw is good. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Throws it up high. Well placed alley-oop pass into the layup. And the Hawks lead by 14.
Well, and in terms of size, that's a mismatch he'll exploit every time, especially inside.
Outside Tatum. The pass to Russell. Here's Kuzi. He's guarded by Rivers. Kuzi with the bucket. Kuzi's got 11.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Now Wilkins, 19 points in the game. That one wide left.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at their offensive end.
Allen kicks to Russell. Passes to Kuzi. From downtown. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 5th assist in this one.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Here's Kuzi. 14 points for him. Down low, and the slam dunk by Russell.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
Well, I mean, anyone can tell they've ramped up the intensity. I mean, they're more assertive, and especially at the offensive end.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
Now here's Rivers. He has 7. Here's Caldwell. Back to Rivers. Kicks to Capella. Fires for 3. And it's Pettit missing. And here's Boston. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Pass to Russell. Pass to Kuzi for the 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now here's Rivers. The pass to Pettit. Over Tatum. Atlanta again missing.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
This ball movement by Boston. And he drops it in from the low post. And it's now only a 1-point Hawks lead.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
It would be a shame to make all this progress and let them off the hook. You got to keep the pressure on.
Pass to Caldwell. Pass to Pettit to end the drought. The Hawks again can't hit.
Teams can turn around in a hurry. I mean, can't they? Last quarter, he was lights out. All of a sudden, nothing's dropped.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a quick pass.
So it's Atlanta now, following the three from Ray Allen. Capella trying to free himself up. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Pettit's got it all tied up now for Atlanta.
Yeah, that's his bread and butter. Pettit is one of the all-time greats at just battling for position and turning those misses into makes.
And then Allen slams it in.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
And you look at Wilkins, everybody talks about the spectacular athleticism, but in some ways, I think he's just underrated as a basketball player. It just does so many things well for his team.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw. Boston's gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. Pass to Bird. And he gets the bucket. Bird's got the lead up to 3 now for Boston.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Rivers bounce pass. Here's Pettit. He's got 14. Kuzi passes to Bird. To the middle. Here's Russell. And Capella sends it back.
An elite shot blocker in this game. Capella's athleticism and length allows him to stifle shooters.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Rivers passes to Wilkins. Feeds it to Capella. Knocked away and stolen by Russell. Wilkins against Bird. And good that time. And now an 8-point Boston lead. Here's Rivers. He's got 7. And the pass to Wilkins. Over Bird. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Celtics leading by 8. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Bird against Wilkins. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Paul Pierce is checked in for Boston. Jones comes in for Allen. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for the Hawks. Trae Young comes in for Rivers. And here's Bogdanovich. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
And you really got to whack Bogdanovich to stop the basket. I mean, he's that skilled of a finisher.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
If you want to see how efficient the offense is running, a great stat to look at is points off assist. And they've gotten a ton of assists throughout this game.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy.
There's no surprise Bogdanovich quickly made an impact in the NBA. I mean, just look at the multitude of championships he's won in foreign leagues.
Here's Kuzi. 17 points in the game. Jones against Bogdanovich. And the slam dunk by Russell.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
This is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. Gotta love it.
And Young, here we go. It's deflected. Outside, Jones. Over Bogdanovich. Offensive rebound. The Hawks trail by 9. Young outside. Count it. Young's got 11 points.
And this is something Young must keep doing. His attack off the dribble, the ability to absorb the contact, and then just finishing through.
Now here's Bird. 13 points in the game. On the basket by Jones.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Young passes to Pettit. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Young.
Oh, some high IQ basketball from Bogdanovich. Moves the ball to the wide open man for an assist.
With the teardrop, and it's Jones laying it in. Jones has got 4 points in the quarter.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
The Hawks trail by 8. And Young takes to Capella. Here's Pettit. He's got 14. Over Pierce. And again, it's Atlanta.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Here's Kuzi. 17 points in the game. The 10-footer. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And this is the problem. The length, the timing. Russell, one of the very best at corralling misses and turning them into points.
Here's Pettit. He's got 16. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Boston making a switch here. Garnett's checked in. .158 left in the third quarter. They get it again. Tries again. Mutombo misses. Boston leading by 8. Outside, Pierce. Here's Kuzi. Over Bogdanovich, and it's sent back by Mutombo. We've got 1:28 left in the third. Mutombo is screen on Pierce, and it's Bogdanovich off the drive. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assistant.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Kuzi can't hit. The Hawks trail by 8. Outside Wilkins. Passes it to Mutombo. Outside Wilkins. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel. Atlanta making a switch here. Gallinari's checked in. Boston leading by 8. There's 42 seconds left in the third. Back to Rondo. Driving in. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That one misses for Rondo.
When having a floor general like Rondo on the court instantly elevates your offense. He does everything he can to bring out the best in his team.
Now here's Wilkins. Jacks up a three. And Pierce pulls it down. Pierce has got his 4th rebound in this one.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
Brown with it. This one for 3.
And right there, Young may never have the physical tools to be a great defender, but his competitiveness overrides it.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. Back right after this. Now let's listen into the huddle of Brad Stevens.
Now, as we add stops and add scores, don't let the little things get us off kilter, okay? Play with poise. Let's go.
Well, he's clearly, Greg, trying to keep his team on the same page.
Yeah, I mean, really challenging his guys right now, encouraging them to just stay focused on the task at hand.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. And the forward spots are Brown and Tatum. Rajon Rondo is out there with Allen, and it's Garnett in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Boston 5.
And Rondo really more creative than given credit. Just has that knack for making defenders have to foul.
First one falls for him. Second free throw, no good. The Hawks trail by 11. Young passes to Mutombo. Not going to go that time. Excellent D there from Garnett. Brown dishes to Rondo. Outside Tatum. On deep. Mutombo grabs the board. Tatum's gone 40% from the floor in 10 attempts. And Young kicks to Collins. Great D that time from Tatum. Celtics leading by 11. Now Rondo. Brown outside. Misses the 3.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Caldwell passes to Mutombo. Kicks it out to Collins. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Bird, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Now here's Garnett. Boston again missing.
I like what he was trying to do, shaking the D with the fadeaway. Tough look.
And here's Young from the arc. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
And this is why Young is so dangerous. He just gets that shot off so fast before the defense can react.
Here's Bird. Shot from 12. Trae Young grabs the miss.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Drains the three-pointer.
And he's leaning on the three-point shot a little more in this half. Only had one before the break, but he's got 3 of them since then.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens was talking about with his players. He likes the effort, he likes the play. He said, look, we're rolling now, guys. Let's get that momentum and keep it, and let's make the most of it to win this series. See if they can get it done.
Here's Kuzi. Garnett outside. Pass to Kuzi. Now here's Bird. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Bird's got 10 points in just the second half.
And that's his strongest trait, the unselfishness from Kuzi. Fantastic at realizing when one of his guys has an opportunity for a clean look.
Here's Kuzi. Outside Tatum from deep three-point range. Good on the triple. And now it's a 10-point Boston lead.
He's made the most of the halftime break. He shook off the problems he had in the first half, and he started to settle in.
Boston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Allen outside.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Young. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Kuzi. Outside Tatum. Latrey. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game. Rivers dishes to Capella. Here's Pettit, guarded by Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. It's Rivers on the wing. Over Allen. Capella trying to free himself up, but he stays with it. Here's Pettit. Capella with a screen on Tatum. Here's Pettit, and that one is hammered home.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Now here's Allen. This ball movement by Boston. Tatum no good. The Hawks trail by 8. Drives to the hoop. Rivers can't get it to go. And for the Celtics, they're shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Garnett with a screen on Young. Here's Kuzi. Count the basket. Kuzi's got 11 points here in just the second half.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Looking to get it going. Rivers passes to Capella. Garnett with the block. Here's Kuzi. Dishes it to Garnett. Three-pointer. Kuzi can't hit.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Young.
Yeah, and this is Young at his very best. Once he gets a few to fall, boy, watch out.
Here's Kuzi. Pass to Bird. The dish now to Garnett. Shoots over Capella, and too long on the shot. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for the Hawks. There's the pass to Pettit. He dishes it to Young. Over Kuzi. Young passes to Pettit. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists now in the game. Celtics leading by 5. Kicks to Garnett. Bird right side. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Talk about great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch. Damn, that's his 4th foul. Now he's going to have to be careful. Still a little ways to go and only 2 fouls to spare.
Russell, he's checked in for Kevin Garnett. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Wilkins is checked in for Rivers. Young outside. The shot goes in as the ref calls the blocking foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
Tumbo, he's checked in for Clint Capella.
What's up?
Pretty obvious Young believes in his ability. A fearless shooter who also does a good job at orchestrating the offense.
Here's Kuzi. Russell a screen on Young. Here's Kuzi. The 3 from Tatum. But they'll get another chance. And it's Russell missing. The Hawks trail by 5. And here's Young from the arc. And it's Russell with the rebound. The Celtics shooting in this 4th quarter pretty dire at 27%. Kuzi passes to Russell. Here's Kuzi. Three-pointer. The offensive rebound. The kick out to Tatum for 3. Rebound Atlanta.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Young passes to Pettit. It's Wilkins on the wing. 5 to shoot. Passes it to Young. There's the triple. They get it again. A second chance effort. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Mutombo.
No basket feels better than a putback. Love getting rewarded for grinding it out on the glass.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Kuzi. To the inside, and Bill Russell slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Young up top, beyond the arc. Another miss by Young. Celtics leading by 5. Bird outside. And he drives in, and he converts the layup. Bird's got 7 now in this quarter.
You know, Bird never had that elite burst out of his stance, but what he does have is incredible instincts, just reads the defense and anticipates the drive.
Now, here is Young. Over to the left wing. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Mutombo misses. Boston shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Allen kicks to Bird. Pass to Kuzi. Shot from 12. Rebounded by the Hawks. Mutombo's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Now, here is Young. The pass to Wilkins. Shoots over Bird. The Hawks again can't hit. Here's Kuzi. Pass to Allen from past the arc. He can't hit that time. Young with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. It's up a 3. Hawks with a new shot clock.
That's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding has been sensational.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
Allen's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Young. Banked in off the glass. Now it's just a 3-point Celtic lead.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
And obviously you know about the deep range, but Bird just as lethal, working the angles on the interior.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
There's 1:17 left in the fourth. Here's Young. Got it. Good job on the low post. Young's got 29.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Here's Kuzi. Here he goes. The teardrop falls in.
Even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
55 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Young drives in, and it's sent back by Russell.
And guys, this is where instincts come into play. So much you have to read defensively. Russell not fooled at all.
Now here's Bird, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's a 7-point Celtic lead.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let-up. This is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
It's all heart. He does a great job of getting after it.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock, and it's blocked. And here's Young from the arc, and it's Russell with the rebound. Here's Kuzi. So it's the Celtics picking up the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
Kevin, momentum so critical. And they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
Well, that'll do it for now. And you can join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA. Presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.